Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Now, we've known for a long time that Twitch is, well, to use their own phrasing, not exactly a safe space for free speech in any way, shape, or form. If you have opinions that disagree with the primary cult out there, if you do disagree with the spirit of the age in any way, shape, or form, they will nuke you. And of course, we all know that Twitch bans generally aren't permanent, unless in cases of situations like Dr. Disrespect. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one of those people that's been gone under the ire of Twitch for simply speaking the truth is none other than Asmongold. And this is one of the reasons why we like our Rumble situation out there. If you haven't already gone and followed us over there on Rumble, please do over at the Common Nerd, because that is one of those places where free speech is absolutely respected, and you can stream and game and do all the exact same kind of stuff you can do on YouTube or Twitch, except guess what? They're not going to nuke you for simply having an opinion on world topics out there like they did Asmongold. So make sure you go follow us and go check us out over there as well. But boys and girls, this is absolutely crazy. This is absolutely nuts. And whether or not you agree with Asmongold's opinion or not, or maybe you disagree with the way he said it, maybe you agree with his overall sentiment, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Right? We live in a Western civilization that values free speech above almost absolutely everything else. And honestly, I would say in every other case, the only way you can truly have a functioning society in any way, shape, or form is to be able to discuss ideas openly. And if they're bad ideas, they will get the proper reaction they're supposed to get, and they will end up getting pushed down into the places they deserve to get pushed. But at the end of the day, it's one of them situations where people should be allowed to say things. Whether you agree with them or not, they should be allowed to say them, because honestly, I want to know if you're an idiot. Like my grandfather used to always say, it's better to keep your mouth shut and let everybody think you're an idiot than open it and erase all doubt. Well, I would honestly personally prefer that these idiots out there open their mouths and speak their truth, quote unquote, so that I can recognize them and avoid them if that's the way I decide to go. So I do not agree with this in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to start that out from the very beginning, and I will reiterate the fact that you should all sure to join us over there on Rumble to avoid this kind of nonsense all the way around there. So we're going to check this article from That Park Place, get into all the juicy details of exactly what Asmongold said and the Twitch ban that has come after that as well. But before we do, and Asmongold's actual response to the situation as well. But before we do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, and subscribe or follow if you have not already, boys and girls, because we are grinding, we are growing, and I could not do that without every single one of you. Also, leave us a comment in the section down below. Do you agree or disagree with what Asmongold has said here? Do you think that he should have been banned for what he said out there? Do you think this is the right course of action for Twitch to take, or does it surprise you at all that Twitch is just always so ban happy about all this kind of stuff? So color us shocked there. Let us know what you think about all that in the comment section down. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out the links in the description. So from thatparkplace.com, our dear sweet John F. Trent. Twitch bans Asmongold Zachariah channel after discussing war in Palestine. Dun, dun, dun. Twitch banned streamer Asmongold Zachariah's channel after he discussed the war in Palestine during a recent stream. In a clip to the Drama Alert account on X, Asmongold stated, "If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So I'm not going to cry a river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws get genocided. I don't give a fuck." He continued, "They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way." And I'm probably going to get in trouble on YouTube just for completely and totally giving you his statement in its full context out there. So make sure you share this out and subscribe if you haven't already, please. Asmongold then asserted they'd be doing the same thing. How much did they kill? As many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's just it. It just takes enough. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it's directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for. And it's an inferior culture in all ways. It's that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them, he concluded. And it's one of them situations out there where we see this happen all the time, right? Especially if you stream on Twitch, you get your trolls that try to come in there and try to ask you questions about stuff that he's a gaming guy. Why are you asking him about world politics to begin with? Because they go out there and try to bait people into getting clips out there so they can share them out there on social media and try to get people in trouble. That's why you don't fall for this kind of ridiculousness unless you simply don't care, or you're on a platform like Rumble who doesn't really care what you say over there. So in a post to X after the clip went viral, Asmongold apologized. "Looking back on it, I was way too much of an asshole about the Palestinian thing. My bad. Of course, no one deserves to have their life destroyed, even if they do things or have views that I find regressive. You guys deserve more than me saying stupid shit like that. I'll do better." And you know, it's one of those situations where any loss of life of any kind is always tragic and should not be glorified and should be taken a little bit more seriously. So maybe he was a little bit flippant at it, but at the exact same time, you have to understand the reaction to any normal human being out there when they're harassed and badgered about questions questions like this, and they finally snap and they give you their full-blown answer and their opinion. And if you don't like their opinion, then don't ask the question, unless you're out there intentionally trying to ask these questions just to clip stuff out and have a situation like this happen, which of course we know happens all of the time. So somebody out here replied out here, and he says, you just violated the golden rule of never apologizing. It would be interesting to hear what you made an exception on your next YouTube vid. Zach Asmongold replies, I don't mind apologizing if it's something I think I actually wrong about. Given the amount of times I've gotten hate for the things and never apologize should be proof enough of that. And that's true. We've covered some of the backlash that Asmongold gotten before for things he said in the past. And guess what? He either doubles down or simply says, piss off. I'm not going to bother messing with it. So that is, I do actually believe him on that one at the exact same time. He does think he actually did something wrong. So, of course, Asmongold's channel has been banned by Twitch. When trying to access the channel, a message states this channel is temporarily unavailable due to a violation of Twitch's community guidelines and terms of services. Asmongold's other Twitch channel, Asmongold, which has over 3.5 million followers, is still available. So literally, it's just the Zachariah channel, which maybe is more meant for more of his political takes and going through all of that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't watch Asmongold all that much. I love his clips. I love some of the takes he has. I also disagree with some of the takes he has. And in a situation like this, at the end of the day, this is how we know at the end, free speech is constantly under assault. They don't want you speaking your mind. They don't want you talking about things, especially anything that goes against the cult or the general spirit of the age mindset out there. And that's exactly what Asmongold has suffered for. Is this really going to affect him in the long term? No, probably not in any way, shape, or form. We know Twitch bans generally don't last for anything more than in the last report I heard was this one was only supposed to last for 2 weeks on that particular channel. Anyway, so it's not like it's really going to affect his bottom line. It's not really going to change things all that much. But at the end of the day, it's something we always need to be very well aware of. The assault on free speech is something that is constant and is never ending. And we have to be good watchers on the wall. We have to be good stewards of our rights to make sure that no one violates these, and the companies that do decide to violate these, we simply don't support them. So go check us out there on Rumble, boys and girls, because they deserve that kind of stuff out there. They deserve to be recognized for the fact that they are protecting free speech and allowing people to speak their mind. Doesn't matter what side of the argument you are on, you are allowed to go over there and speak your mind. I'd highly recommend Asmongold look into it, because this kind of stuff will probably only get worse in the future. If not, it hasn't already. But at the end of the day, everyone will get exactly what they deserve.